Hello and welcome to the Daily Dose by Velocity Technologies, the podcast where we break down the latest in tech news for you. I'm Angelo, broadcasting from Tempe, Arizona.
And I'm Nia, your co-host, tuning in from Tucson, Arizona. Today, we are tackling a pressing topic that has taken the tech world by storm: Scholastic's recent cybersecurity breach.
That's right, Nia. This breach has resulted in the theft of data on a staggering 8 million people. Our episode today will explore the details of this security incident, its ramifications, and what it means for the future of cybersecurity.
To kick things off, Angelo, could you give our listeners a brief background on what happened at Scholastic?
Sure thing, Nia. Scholastic, a prominent publishing company known for its educational materials and children's books, fell victim to a cyber attack. This breach resulted in the unauthorized access and theft of sensitive data belonging to 8 million individuals. The attackers were able to infiltrate Scholastic's systems, leading to severe data exposure.
The breach was discovered only after the hackers had already accessed a significant amount of data. This included personal information that could potentially be used for identity theft or other malicious activities.
So let's talk about how this breach occurred. It's believed that the attackers exploited vulnerabilities in Scholastic's cybersecurity infrastructure. These vulnerabilities might have included outdated software, insufficiently protected networks, or even human error.
Exactly. Many cyber attacks exploit these weaknesses. In today's digital age, companies must remain vigilant and ensure their systems are robustly protected against such threats.
So Nia, who exactly was affected by this breach?
The breach compromised the personal data of approximately 8 million individuals. This includes customers, employees, and possibly even third-party associates linked to Scholastic. The type of data stolen varies, but often includes names, addresses, emails, and possibly financial information.
With such a large volume of data at risk, the potential for misuse is enormous. Identity theft and financial fraud are just two of the many possible threats.
Angelo, what does this breach mean for Scholastic as a company?
Well, Nia, the consequences are multifaceted. First, there are the immediate financial costs of addressing the breach, such as enhancing security measures, notifying affected individuals, and possibly paying fines or facing lawsuits. Then there are the long-term effects, like reputational damage and loss of consumer trust.
Rebuilding trust after such an incident is no small feat. Consumers and partners need reassurance that their data is safe and that the company has taken adequate steps to prevent future breaches.
Let's switch gears, Nia, and talk about what companies can do to protect themselves from similar attacks. What are some essential cybersecurity measures?
One critical step is to regularly update and patch software systems. Often, these patches address known vulnerabilities that hackers could exploit. Additionally, implementing multi-factor authentication can provide an extra layer of security.
That's a great point. Companies should also conduct regular security audits and risk assessments to identify potential weaknesses in their systems.
Angelo, how about the human element in cybersecurity?
It's crucial, Nia. Employee training programs focused on cybersecurity awareness can significantly reduce the likelihood of breaches. Employees should be educated about recognizing phishing attempts, using strong passwords, and securely handling sensitive data.
Absolutely. A well-informed workforce is a company's first line of defense against cyber threats.
Now, Nia, let's discuss the regulatory landscape. What role do regulations play in cybersecurity?
Regulations are essential for establishing minimum security standards that companies must adhere to. In the US, regulations like the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, for companies dealing with EU citizens, then the California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA, set guidelines for data protection and privacy.
These regulations often require companies to implement specific security measures and report breaches within a certain time frame. Compliance not only helps prevent data breaches, but also reduces the legal ramifications should a breach occur.
Speaking of regulations, Angelo, how do you see cybersecurity laws evolving in the future?
I think we'll see more comprehensive and stringent regulations as the frequency of cyber attacks increases. This could include broader data protection measures and stricter penalties for noncompliance.
Agreed. Companies will need to stay ahead of these changes to ensure they remain compliant and adequately protect their data.
So, Nia, what are some of the emerging cybersecurity threats that industries like publishing should be aware of?
As we become increasingly reliant on digital platforms, the risk of ransomware attacks, where hackers encrypt a company's data and demand payment for its release, continues to grow. Additionally, the rise of Internet of Things, IoT devices, presents new vulnerabilities as these devices often lack robust security features. And
These threats highlight the need for continuous vigilance and adaptation in cybersecurity strategies.
Angelo, what technologies do you think will play a pivotal role in the future of cybersecurity?
Artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning are at the forefront. These technologies can help detect anomalies in network traffic, identify potential threats in real time, and automate responses to minimize damage.
That's exciting. As technology evolves, so too must our approaches to securing the digital spaces we operate in.
As we wrap up today's episode, it's clear that the Scholastic breach is a significant reminder of the importance of cybersecurity.
That's right, Angelo. Both companies and individuals must remain proactive in protecting their data. In the ever-evolving digital landscape, cybersecurity is not just a priority, but a necessity.
Before we go, a quick word from our sponsor. Velocity Technologies is here to help your business stay secure in today's digital world. With comprehensive IT solutions and cutting-edge cybersecurity services, we ensure your data is protected and your systems are running smoothly. Visit velocitytech.org to learn more.
Thank you for joining us on The Daily Dose. Stay safe and see you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.